like the MC rightly said, we're a very young club. We are just playing our second season in the Ghana Premier League. But currently, I can tell you, we are one of the hottest teams in the Ghana Premier League. We are currently fourth on the league table, and we are coming up against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. This season, we've already beaten them once, and I'm sure we hope to repeat the rules on Sunday once again. But on a more serious note, Your Excellency, many years ago, I used to be a very young man around the streets of East Legon trying to find a living. I used to sell newspapers for you somewhere around 1998, 99. And it's really an honor to be here today. I've been to the house once with the Table Sisters, and it's nice to be here once again. But for all of you gathered here, one thing Instructor Mine can actually promise is that you need to turn up at the stadium on Sunday. And we are taking the trophy back to the Bono region. Marcia Asante Kotoko, they are our grandfathers, they are our seniors in the business. But trust me, by the time we are done with 90 minutes on the field of play, Instructor Mine is guaranteeing that we are going back home. Thank you very much.
Shall we acknowledge him one more time? You know, so his surname is spelled Alagideede. So for those of you who are very conversant with African history or West African history, it sounds Nigerian. And you know, I just want to relate to pardon me, I'm a God, and I trace my roots to Nigeria as well. But when we talk about Nigeria, we know that there are brothers in the West who are a little loud. And on Sunday, something happened, you know, in Abidjan. So we look forward to Sunday. Please appreciate the instruction of God. At this time, I would like to, with great respect, hand over the microphone to Coach James Kwesi Appiah, who is an executive and interim management committee member of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Please put your hands together for me.
Thank you. His Excellency, all good what I can say is, I'm really impressed with the determination of the guys. In actual fact, since 2012, I've always said that there's no small team in this world anymore. And just ended African Cup proves that you can narrate a team, and before you realize, you know, you are done. And my father, I'm saying my father because His Excellency was my chairman when I was playing football. And then, on top of it, okay, I'll tell a story. We went to Algeria to play a game, and my father died. And His Excellency didn't tell me my father was dead. They allowed me to use all my strength on the pitch. Came back, you know, from the airport, we all went to where my father lived. And that's when he told me. So it traced back to the fact that my father left me in his hands. And since then, he has treated me like a son. And anytime he needs me, I'm always there. I always have to be there anyway. And I believe that the match will be really interesting. I urge each and everyone to be there. But you should know that it's my father's cup. I cannot allow him to take it away. So we hope to give you a very good game anyway. Thank you very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard the two sides. So the rest is for all of us to turn up on Sunday, for those of us who can make it. Follow this game and ensure that we hold them very accountable. There's a fine gentleman whom I've introduced already. He's used to doing something unique, which is bringing the game to those who follow it from the point of view of radio. He is a seasoned commentator of the game, and he just makes you understand it from the point of view of the rules and some of the things that normally happen immediately around the pitch. Dan Kwekuyeboa, please put your hands together for him one more time.
Good evening. All protocols observed. Agyekum Kuffour beto. But over Papa there, because we are so because Ghana for now, you say your leaders are onye gidi, but action no ebeye juma. A former President Kuffour. Our butchering will be Okoto condom. Oko drugstore na obi koto condom. We saw to tuneni. Pacha auto de serve you we are. Obwa wanted. Na kotokone is what remandie a Yanumagro. Timmy Misa Bayade. Those days na team biwo pram. Na Alaji Grusa, King Faisal and a Kobo match. Na a last round of the Premier League. Na team no baby or Dan or Shena Obeko relegation. However, a bit save another team. Na Papa ni Yekremoni. The ball match na Alaji Agogo no one draw. A poor yes, Alaji. Nese match na yenim so be shape Papa Yamana relegation nanka team back on survive. I say, hey. Machire wo mu say match no e pepe to pepe. Enti inso atremani kotoko de enuanom to kwa pepe to pepe. Enti enim say it will go well. Yeah, Papa de he's been the, how do I put it, the synergy of all eyes. You're looking up to him. Enti yenim say dia nyamenam no so no esobeba mfaso ama omai Ghana because we focus na amanfo focus wo so a edin sunsun so papa ba na so for bia kwa so dem na o preach na o condemn get to for hello o condemn get to for na any akowinsafo nti akwa ba ko ti wo se na duma mu a the air canina I can't yan. And I was sorry and will platform no so. Obia has na kwe so full preach what trust of for quite. Say yes to photo be boss of Nichi. Quit or anything or see yes. One year basum wo. Yes.
Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I am very convinced that Agyekum has missed his calling. If you agree with me, then you put your hands together for me. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your dynamism and thank you for the energy you displayed all these years in your chosen profession. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I have good news. The good news being that the CEO of Bethel Logistics has decided to purchase 1,000 tickets to share free for the general public. Mr. Kofi has decided to purchase 1,000 tickets for this big day on Sunday. Shall we put our hands together for him? So it is on that note that I hand over to the legend, Stephen Tornado Apea. And as we're talking about growing leaders and pushing leaders to high heights, he sure is a great example, having drawn a lot from His Excellency during his years. And he is described always and truly as the inspirational leader of the Black Stars. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time.
Good evening, all protocols observed. I'm very happy and honored to be here this afternoon. I think in life you have certain people you can't say no to. In any circumstance, you can't say no. And I think our former president is one of those people. During my time as the captain of the nation, I think I was so blessed to have His Excellency as the president. I quite remember before games, we would be on the phone, we would talk, he would encourage me, pray for me, and then he would say, go and leave your boys, but make sure that you come with friends. And we always deliver. I always remember when we played against Lesotho, the match that qualified us in 2006 World Cup. So after the game, we were there because we traveled the next day for Sunday, so we traveled Monday afternoon. So I was with my disciples. My disciples are my Canadians, So I was with them and we started talking. I mean, what is the reaction at home? So our friend, Charlie, go my So I got 4 of my colleagues and we went to our president, Mr. President. We went to him and we put pressure on him. We want to go back to Accra because they said that home Jamie off. So we have to go back. And he made a call to His Excellency that the guys want to beat me here. They want to come back to Accra. And I spoke to His Excellency. He promised us that we should give him 30 minutes to sort everything out. Indeed, 30 minutes we got the call that the Air Force is coming to pick us. So we traveled around 2 o'clock and we came back home and we joined the party. I mean, it's our first time. So you can't exclude yourself, you have to be part of the party. We went to Adabraka, we went to Osu. I also remember when we played our first game against Italy. So, so our His Excellency came there with to the dressing room. So he came to encourage us. When he was leaving, he hold my shoulders and he was like, "Stephen, Ghanaians have been waiting for this day. Lead your boys and make Ghana proud." We played against Italy, we lost 2-0. But we were so proud. 2 years ago, after 16 years, I won the game. And I have to pick my call and call all the players that played in 2006 to tell them that congratulations, because when you're on the pitch at times you can't see what you are doing. But when you are watching it on TV, it's different. So I have to call my boys and congratulate them because it was amazing performance. His Excellency, I'm not here standing here just because I have to come and stand here. But I think whatever we do, with the support and love that you show to us during my time as a captain, on Sunday, I want to purchase 1,000 tickets. To support the game. I mean, the people that are going to play, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Playing Italy, which became the champion of that global tournament that year. Now, I think Ghana played there before you played America and then Italy. I sat between the then president of Germany, was Scholar, and Beckenbauer, the German of Kaiser, between the two of them. Our boys did so well. This man commanded the midfield, distributed so well. Strangely, when we got to the post, we couldn't shoot it. So the German president told him, "Can't your boy shoot it to the post?" And I was so embarrassed because they were really
heard what the president said. And so he batted him and said, Mr. President, don't worry. Italy may beat them, but this team should beat the American team and also beat the Czech team. And that's exactly what happened.
Wow.
And it was,
So, His Excellency says, my ministers. Stephen Apea says, my disciples. My fellow friends. Pray for your future so that you can also go and say, my ministers or my disciples. Amen? Amen. It's not strong enough. Amen? Amen. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the man who is tasked with the responsibility of running Ghana football on a daily basis. He, in the face of all the many moments and many tasks that he has to perform, especially around this time, found this the most important endeavor at this time of the day, on this date in the year 2024, and decided to leave every other thing on his desk to be here because of the giant of leadership that we're celebrating. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Ghana FA, Agyekum Kuffour.
Your Excellency, everybody here in Ghana, I'm very happy to be here because perhaps this is the best moment for us in football to say thank you to our father. Our president played his part, and indeed continued to play his part in football. From the time before and the time you took up leadership of Agyekum Kuffour, to the time you took us to the Mondial in 2006, until my last days before departing to the Mondial in Qatar when I paid you that special visit here. You still play your part to association football and to football. And I remember, Your Excellency, your party words to my good self when I presented the strength of our dear country to you. Indeed, you showed your appreciation. To quote you, this is the first time you have been presented with the strength of Ghana, even though you are the first president to have qualified Ghana to the Mondial. So you have played your part, and you continue to inspire all of us. So when we have a chance to say thank you, like we will be presented on Sunday, it will always be an honor to be part of the party. It will be a day for the Football Association and the football family to say thank you. And indeed, we will come out to quote the legendary Harry Zako in our book majority to say thank you to your good self. I believe that the two combatants will give us a good show. Your own darling club, Agyekum Kuffour, and your newly adopted club, Agyekum FC. Unfortunately, one of them will win the trophy. The FA is very supportive of this venture. We have given our undiluted blessing, and indeed will be at the Babaya Sports Stadium on Sunday to fully support this special day. My final call to everybody in this country is that let's come out in our numbers, let's come enjoy good football from the Ghana Premier League, let's support our president. Thank you and happy birthday.
So for all the fans who will turn up at the Babaya Stadium on Sunday, it will be 5G energy drink. Every single person will have to enjoy a 5G energy legendary. We're very grateful to all of them. I'd also like to say a very big thank you to our friends from ADB who are here with us to support this special Agyekum Kuffour Cup 2024. I'm talking about the head of our state house now. I'll say AJ, shall we put our hands together for now? Kinsley Owusu Anon is the executive assistant to the managing director. And also Muhammad Ali, not the legendary boxer, but the banker. He's the head of marketing and communications. Shall we put our hands together for him? Once again, to you, Mr. Kuffour, we're grateful to you for the very kind gesture. Please put your hands together for him once again. Well, there's more good news. And that's the reason why I'm glad to have all of you, our friends, here. Because today is a day of inspiration. The big story that is embodied in His Excellency is not one that should intimidate any of us, but should encourage all of us to reach for excellence. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm glad to note that we can see and feel the depth of the training that you're all going through day in, day out in this very special program under the Agyekum Kuffour Foundation. I'm glad and very proud to say that from today, anytime I travel around the world and I see people who refer to themselves as Fulbright scholars and Mandela Washington scholars, I'll tell them that we also, from our part of the world, have the Kuffour scholars. Please do that. Ladies and gentlemen, this gathering is one of great diversity in the sense that we have people of diverse backgrounds that are there. And so I look across from here and I see a fine gentleman. His name is Abrantia and his brand is called Abrantia the Gentleman. Please put your hands together for him. Now, Abrantia the Gentleman is a well-traveled, heavily exposed, and internationally acclaimed designer from Ghana. Now, he is a man of creativity who does a lot to accentuate the masculine brand. Today, he also is excited, like all of us, that we're celebrating a great man and a son of the soil in former President Agyekum Kuffour. He says that he wants to, first of all, purchase 1,000 tickets for the fans to go and watch a game. That's first. And also inspired by the leadership journey of His Excellency, he wants to release a special collection in his honor as well. Please put your hands together. So like I said, His Excellency will say, my ministers, Stephen Appiah will say, my disciples, you would also have to be in that space in a couple of years to come. Please put your hands together for yourself. So at this time, I'd like to respectfully invite once again the Ghana FA President, Kurt Okreku, who will be supported by our tournament ambassador, Stephen Appiah. Please come over. And they will be performing the very important task of presenting this glittering silver and gold trophy, which will be presented to the eventual winner of the special cup match. And there we have it. Shall we put our hands together? All right, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. This is one crafted with a very great thought process art-wise. And this is one that befits the status of this tournament that is being organized. Kumasi Asante Protocol versus Nswatreman FC on Sunday. for the 2024 Agyekum Kuffour Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we put our hands together for the FA President and our legend as they go over to specially present There we go. There we go. Please put your hands together one more time. These are beautiful moments which happen only once in a lifetime. So at this time, I will hand over the microphone to His Excellency to do the official declaration of the launch of the trophy.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a bit surprised by this occasion. I'd say perhaps not so much surprised as overwhelmed and overjoyed, because I really didn't expect this thing. And what stands right before me looks like 24 karat gold and sterling silver. Important for me, the people who cost us the cup. All right. So thank you for this honor. And so I declare this Agyekum Kuffour Cup for this year 2024 into the future launched. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the applause is not loud enough. It's not loud enough. Well, some more good news, ladies and gentlemen, before we call it an afternoon or we call it a day. The Ghana FA President, together with some friends of his who are always inspired by the story of His Excellency, the President, the former President, have also decided to put their resources together and ensure that not one, not two, not three, not four, and not five, but 5,000 fans attend that game. 5,000 tickets being purchased by the FA President and his friends for this game. No, I can't hear the applause. So there it is. As I mentioned, we've enjoyed massive support and a great response from all of our friends across board. And it's a great time to be a part of the story and a great time to be a part of the journey of His Excellency, the former President, who sure has been a tower of inspiration for many people who are in different spaces of endeavor in our land. May the good Lord bless this day and make Sunday a great success indeed. One more big round of applause.